Welcome to this week's Insider's Picks, where you get to hear all our selections for the upcoming games, whether you want to or not. Right, Warren? Here we go.
Yeah.
Cleveland at Oakland. Oakland with that. How about that? Oakland makes the play at the end of the game, the interception with 10 guys on the field. Did you hear that one?
Well, you know
that
what that is.
final play with 10 guys on the field.
Yeah, just 10 guys on the field. But I didn't pick the Raiders last week, and I am sorry to Mr. Davis. I'm taking Oakland this week.
I'm going to take the Oakland Raiders. You know, it's like the Buffalo Bills, I believe. You know, I think they've changed enough. Jason Campbell is the man. I'm taking the Raiders.
They run the ball.
It's going to be interesting.
Of course, Darren McFadden's the man.
Al Davis has run that defense out there from the booth for a long time. What kind of changes in the defense might we see from the Raiders?
Zone blitzing.
You might see four cross.
I'm going to do the Raiders in that one too. Carolina at Atlanta. Julio Jones. I don't know if he's going to be back from that hamstring injury. Atlanta is struggling right now.
Atlanta's defense. Tell me what. It's one thing to believe your offense is going to score. It's another thing not to show up to work when you have a 14-0 lead at home. I'm going to Atlanta.
I'm going to take the Atlanta Falcons, but they had like 5 times they had the football. They could win the game, and they couldn't get it done against a defense that's not stopping anybody. So that's bothersome. The thing that worries me about the Carolina Panthers is I've watched Cam Newton each week. Everybody has seen their array of plays now, so it might start getting a little harder for him to throw it down the field and make those big plays. That's why I'm going to take Atlanta.
He's a little bitter about Atlanta. Who'd you pick last week?
I
thought you did. Tell you what, there's a couple of plays they didn't stop. They did the reverse option and hit that thing out there for a touchdown. It's pretty cool stuff.
You know, honestly, every team doesn't do that.
Carolina is as fun to watch as any team.
Quarterback.
Cam Newton may be one of the most entertaining players there is.
Absolutely.
He's unbelievable. I'm still taking Atlanta.
Yeah.
Minnesota at Chicago. I'll call this one. I'll let you guys pick it.
You know, I think it's the tough pick. I like a lot of things about the Minnesota Vikings. That finally they said, well, we'll win one instead of refusing to lose. Because when I look at them still, I watched that game against the Arizona Cardinals. Man, it was like men against boys.
Killed them.
And, you know, the passing game, I'm not even going to get on McNabb about it because you got to give him some hope. Do something. But Jay Cutler, he made a lot out of nothing on Monday night. I'm going to take the Bears. I don't know why, but I'm going to take them.
I'm going to take the Bears, too. I think this defense gets a little ticked off after they watch that tape. And, oh, my goodness, you can't let Javid Best go 88 untouched.
I tell you what, the Bears are having trouble at the safety position, filling down in those gaps, playing that 8th guy. They're missing a lot of tackles.
They'll fit it this week.
You know, safeties that are great tacklers, they can ruin your team as fast as anything else.
Not good. Indianapolis at Cincinnati. Uh-oh, I see an upset special alert here, Mr. Sapp.
Yeah, I'm going to make this one simple because I don't think the offensive tackles for Cincinnati can hold these two defensive ends, and that's how Indianapolis will win a game this year.
You're assuming they throw a pass. I'm not sure Cincinnati's going to throw a pass in this game.
I like Cincy's defense. I'm going to take the Bengals. You know what I do like a lot, though? Curtis Painter. He's putting up some numbers, and they're not losing. They're not losing because of the quarterback. So I'm not saying they wouldn't win.
That's why the defense is going to show up this week.
Okay, but I still like the Bengals.
Bengals run, and then throw it deep to a special kid. This A.J. Green can play.
Yes, he can.
He can play.
But
Miami.
has he seen cover?
It's like another old, tall receiver that used to play with the Bengals.
Who's that?
Isaac Curtis.
There you go.
Miami at the New York Jets. Miami at 0-4, and let the rumors begin about who's going to be the next coach of the Dolphins.
I don't have the courage to pick the Dolphins. I want to. I really do.
Not with Matt Moore at quarterback, you don't, do you?
You know, they're not going to go out there and throw it 40 times a game.
No. But still, sometime it's going to come a 3rd and 6 where Matt Moore has to make a play for you, and I don't believe he can make one. I'm going with the Jets.
No, he's not the kind of guy that's going to stand there and take the heat. He can't make the really physically good dynamic throw, what you need against the Jets. I'm going to take the Jets. It's going to be rough.
Ground and pound will be back. The 17-13 wins will be back. The Jets will win with their defense. All this other stuff that they've been doing for a month, they're out of their mind.
The defense, they're going to fix that. Okay.
Yeah, you just fix it without padded practice.
They played against the greatest player in the league. Jacksonville at Pittsburgh.
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 St. Louis at Green Bay.
Well, you don't let me think about it.
Green Bay.
Yeah, Green Bay.
Green Bay.
All right, thanks for joining us for the Insider's Picks. You can check back every single week to see how we did, how you did on sports.show.com, and see how you match up against us. It's a lot of fun. As you well know, it's easy to beat us. Not too hard at all.
Go to
and you can do it on your smartphone.
Where are you?
How about that?
He's
DFL.
DFL. He is dead last.
That means he is, last. All right.
Smartphone.
BeatTheInsiders.com. Sign up and play against us.
We
It's
will.
a lot of fun.
You're
If
the
Phil has
man.
an iPhone, I'll give you his
Great job.
email address.